Hey y'all, Tommy and I may be empty nesters. We raised 8 children, but we have not quite learned how to cook for anything less than an army. So that means we have a lot of leftovers, and we still buy in bulk, or we buy things when they're on sale, like this giant ham that it would take over a week for Tommy and I to eat. And let's face it, no one wants to eat ham for a week straight, at least we don't. So that's when preserving your food comes into play, and I will either can it, dehydrate it, or I will vacuum seal it in various bags like these that you see behind me that came from OutOfAir.com. My biggest problem with vacuum sealing has always been that where I bought my machine at, in this case, a sporting goods store that shall not be named, they never have the bags that I need. They never, and when they do have bags, they only have one size. And depending on what it is I am vacuum sealing, I need different size bags. So I was thrilled to learn that OutOfAir.com has all the size bags that I need. They are BPA free. They are 4 milliliters thick, which I believe is thicker than your average bags that you'll find at the stores. Don't quote me on that. They are 33% thicker than other bags from other companies. And they work with all vacuum sealers. They sell vacuum sealer bags like this, where you would just seal the top. This one is the 6x10, which is a pint size. They sell the zipper bags like this one, which is the quart size 8x12. This is it out of the box. They carry 6-inch bags, 8-inch bags, and 11-inch bags that come in rolls like these, as well as in boxes like these that have the cutting tool attached. This particular one is 100 feet long. It's the 11-inch by 100 feet. So I'm going to get this large ham vacuum sealed and show you guys how easy it is. This is an 11.68 pound ham. It was on sale for about $10. You can see that this ham is already pre-sliced, so if you want to keep it in slices for like sandwiches or something, you can do that. So I will take some of the slices and put it in the refrigerator for ham sandwiches. I will vacuum seal it though so that it lasts longer. And in this case, all you have to do is pull it off like that. Cut it off the bone. The rest I'm going to chop up so that I can use it in casseroles and soups. Or I will use it I will stir fry and put it in our eggs for breakfast. There's many, many uses for these hams. Get as much off of the bone as you can. Okay, so you can save the bone that's left for some broth or soup or whatever you want to do with it. For all of this stuff that came off in little chunks, I'm just going to cut it up a little better so that I can throw it straight into the pan. And for the breakfast size, I like to put it in the little pint-sized bags. It's just the right amount to put in with our eggs or whatever we're having for breakfast, hash browns. Now for Tommy and I alone, this would be too much ham for our breakfast. We would do about half this size. But I'm going to go ahead and make this one for soups, which is the perfect size. Just placing it in my machine. Closing it tight. Push vacuum. You can see it's sucking the air out of the bag. I forgot to check moist instead of dry, but regardless. When the lights go off, you can push your release buttons on the side and pull it out, and it should be sealed. And it is. There you go. There will be some juice when you're vacuum sealing something like this ham, which, you know, I overfilled a little bit. It would have sucked more air out had I not put so much in there, but we'll put less in the next packet. This will still be fine. And for the bigger pieces that I want to keep like almost completely intact for sandwiches, I take enough for mine and Tommy's sandwiches, which he eats 2 sandwiches and I eat 1. Put it in one of the bigger zipper bags. Put it into your channel. Close it tight, and we'll push moist and vacuum. And there you go, it's finished. I just rinse these bags off and I dry them, and then I write the date and what's in here on the little white part right here. And these little bags are also great for preserving the produce that you either buy or grow. And you only need half an onion, so you put the other half in a vacuum sealer bag. That way it doesn't go to waste. As I said earlier, stick it in the little green slot, close it, vacuum. And now it's sealing. You can see it sucked most of the air out already. And there we go. The lights are off and we can open it. And it's ready to go into the freezer. So I am going to finish getting the rest of this ham vacuum sealed, and then I need to start on my Easter cooking. Be sure and check out outofair.com if you guys are interested in purchasing some of their mini sizes of bags, whether it be the rolls or the zipper bags. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video.